One man has one game left to become immortal, and one boy is about to become the future.
One man is playing the last World Cup match of his entire career. One 19-year-old is playing what could be the first of many. And in between them stands a trophy that only one country can lift in the next 24 hours. Welcome back. Tomorrow, Sunday, July 19th, the 2026 FIFA World Cup comes down to this: Spain versus Argentina at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Kickoff is 3 p.m. Eastern Time, in front of roughly 82,000 fans. This isn't just a final. This is a changing of the guard, wrapped inside one of the most stacked matches football has ever produced. Let's talk about how both teams got here, because the paths could not have looked more different. Spain arrived at this final looking, frankly, unstoppable. Luis de la Fuente's side has not trailed for a single minute across the entire tournament. Think about that for a second. An entire World Cup campaign, and Spain has never once been behind on the scoreboard. Their semi-final performance against France summed it up perfectly. A composed, suffocating 2-0 win where France, the tournament's supposed favorites, barely had a sniff of goal. Spain has conceded just once in the entire knockout stage. Once. That is not a team riding luck. That's a team playing a near-perfect brand of structured, disciplined, possession-based football. Argentina's road has been the complete opposite story: chaotic, dramatic, and built on late-game heroics. Against England in the semi-final, Argentina found themselves down 1-0 for a stretch, then stormed back with 2 goals in the final minutes. Enzo Fernandez and Lautaro Martinez both scoring inside the last 10 minutes to snatch the win. That's now become Argentina's signature move this tournament: stay composed, absorb pressure, and strike when the opponent is running out of legs. If Spain is a machine, Argentina is a team of gunslingers who thrive when the pressure is at its absolute highest. Now here's the storyline that makes this final feel bigger than football. At 39 years old, Lionel Messi is playing his last World Cup match. Full stop. However Sunday ends, this is it, the final chapter of Messi at a World Cup. And he hasn't been coasting on reputation either. He's been the best player of this entire tournament: 8 goals, 4 assists, and he was directly involved in both of Argentina's semi-final goals against England. If Argentina wins Sunday, Messi walks away from international football's biggest stage as a 2-time World Cup champion, something almost nobody thought possible a few years ago. On the other side of that story is 19-year-old Lamine Yamal, the symbol of what Spanish football looks like for the next decade. His numbers this tournament are quieter, just 1 goal and 1 assist, but his directness and unpredictability from the right wing remains Spain's most dangerous outlet. This final is quite literally the end of one era standing across from the beginning of another. Let's get into the midfield battle, because this is where a lot of football analysts think the game will actually be decided. Rodri has been immense for Spain, anchoring the midfield, shutting down counterattacks, and controlling the tempo of nearly every match Spain has played. His direct opponent on Sunday is Enzo Fernandez, who has been excellent for Argentina all tournament. Whoever wins that midfield battle likely dictates who controls the rhythm of the entire final. And let's not forget what's on the line historically. Argentina is 1 win away from becoming the first team since Brazil in 1958 and 1962 to win back-to-back World Cups. On top of that, a win Sunday would give Argentina its 4th consecutive major trophy, following Copa America in 2021, the World Cup in 2022, and Copa America again after that. This Argentina generation, built around Messi, is chasing a level of sustained dominance that international football almost never sees anymore. For Spain, the stakes are different but just as massive. This would be Spain's 2nd World Cup title ever, and their first since 2010, when Andres Iniesta's extra-time goal beat the Netherlands in South Africa. Spain enters this final as the reigning European champions, and a win here would give them a rare double: continental and world champion at the same time. So what actually happens on the pitch? Betting markets and prediction models are leaning towards Spain. Multiple models have Spain as narrow favorites, with several predictions landing on a tight 2-1 scoreline in Spain's favor. The logic is simple: Spain's structure, their defensive record, and their control of tempo make them the more complete team on paper. But there's a very real counterargument. 4 of the last 5 World Cup finals have gone to extra time, and Argentina has built its entire identity around surviving exactly these high-pressure, low-scoring battles. Some analysts are actually backing Argentina, trusting Messi's experience and Argentina's championship mentality to get them through 90 minutes where Spain might dominate possession but not create enough clear chances to actually win it. Here's my read heading into Sunday. Spain will likely control the ball, control the game state, and look like the better team for large stretches. But Argentina doesn't need to look better. They need one moment, one transition, one piece of Messi magic, or one clinical finish from Lautaro Martinez or Julian Alvarez. This tournament has taught us that Argentina thrives specifically in the moments when everyone assumes the game has slipped away from them. Whichever way it goes, Sunday's final closes one of the most dramatic World Cups in recent memory, a tournament that already saw France and England both suffer stunning semi-final exits, Mbappe's golden boot chase go down to the wire in the bronze medal match, and now, the ultimate showdown between the game's greatest ever player in his final act and the 19-year-old phenom who represents everything that comes next. Who do you think lifts the trophy, Spain or Argentina? Drop your prediction below, and if you want the full breakdown once the final whistle blows, make sure you're subscribed, because I'll be right back here Sunday night with the reaction video the moment this World Cup crowns its champion.